Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. And salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers of the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, there's another edifying lesson. You know, the elect of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, will take the kingdom by force, you know, and that's we're waiting patiently for the Lord, you know. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, you know. So here it is, man. We're waiting on the Lord, man. All right. Because our what do you call it? Our warfare is not carnal. You see, this isn't our kingdom. This is not the kingdom of Yahushai. So we're not going to fight. We're waiting on the Lord to start things off. You know, because then he's going to give us power, and he's going to give us the green light to take the kingdom, man. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints, and the saints, you know, in Psalms 50, you know, it tells you it's the Israelites. Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, man. Because the kingdom of Yahushua is an everlasting kingdom, man. There's no end to this rulership. You see? So when the Lord comes back, because right now we're just we're fishing, you know, but soon we're gonna turn to hunters, man. All right, and we're gonna get you 2/3. We're gonna get you heathens, and especially you elites, man. All right, you guys are gonna be saved from the nuclear destruction to come. All right, to be the first fruits of slaves for us. But real quick, just to prove my point of the saints real quick, this is Psalms 50, verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. You know, and who made a covenant with the Most High? It was just Israel, man. It goes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Jacob's name was changed to Israel later on. Verse 6, and the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for the Most High is judge himself. Salah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am the Most High, even thy power, man. So we're the Lord's chosen portion, man. He's for us, and only for us. He's not for any other nation out there.
Yeah, I got Daniel 7, you know.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, verse 27. It says, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and our dominion shall serve and obey him. You know, how is it going to happen? Hey, when the Lord gives us that power, you know, starting with Yahushua. Hey, when he comes, he's going to start conquering and conquering, you know. That's why in Revelations it says that he's going to have many crowns on his head. But the ones who endure unto the end, the ones who kept his word, they're going to be right along with him, doing the same thing. You know, you know, destroying this place and setting up our rulership. You know.
I got that you quoted earlier. This is the book of Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord, that they shall fish them. You know, and like the brother was talking about, the Lord has made us fishers of men, just like how Yahushua told Simon, Peter, and Andrew. You know, he said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. We're fishing for the elect out here, man. That's what we do when we're prophesying in the highways and byways. And also when we're doing these videos, we're fishing, man. We want the elect to wake up, because the sooner the elect wake up, the sooner Yahushua comes back, man. And that's when, like the brothers are going into, that's when the saints are going to take the kingdom. It says, and after will I send forth many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. And the only way that we could do that is when Yahushua gives us that spiritual power, you know, because we can't defeat Esau with his blessing. We need Yahushua for that.
Right. Khan. Exactly. And if I may, this Psalms 110:3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness, from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. You know, so hey, man, we're waiting on the Lord so that we could renew our strength, man. And then we'll be hunters. All right, because then any weapon that's formed against us is not going to prosper. All right. We're gonna jack these people up, man, when we have our power again. You know, this is Psalms 149 verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, he will beautify the meek. You know, we were just going into the meek in the last lesson, man. With salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. And that's a real two-edged sword, man. All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen, right? You know, you other nations, because there's 18 families on earth. You other 17 families are heathens, man, including 2/3 of our own people. They're heathens today as well. All right, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and the punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. You know, so man, this is the patience and faith of the saints here, man. When the Lord returns, he's going to give us power. He's going to give us glory and honor and all this, and we're gonna have the necks of our enemies, man. We're gonna chain these people up. All right, that's just what it is. You guys something? I got something else too.
Yeah. This is the book of Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine.
Yep.
I will repay, saith the Lord. So, like, of course, we have that mindset when Yahweh Shem Yahshua returns, we're gonna wreak havoc, man. But we're waiting on the Lord to do that, you know. That's why Esau could be listening to our videos all day and night, man. They could deem us as terrorists, but all we're doing is talking about the scriptures, man.
And telling the truth.
Yep. To you people that don't believe, it should sound like a fairy tale. So you have nothing to worry about, because we're waiting upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says Isaiah 33 and 18, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? So hey, all we're gonna do is meditate terror, man. We're gonna all we're hoping for is that day to come, and to be joint heirs with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that we could be changed in the twinkle. What does it say?
A twinkling of an eye. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, that's how fast the chosen people of the Lord are gonna be changed, man. Because this flesh is corrupt, man. It's defiled.
Yeah.
We need new bodies. And with those new bodies is going to come that power, man.
Listen.
Yeah. This is Jeremiah 51 and 20. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. You know, that's when the Lord gives us that spiritual power. You know, when it's time for us to rule. Hey, because I believe it's in John, Yahushua said, what is my kingdom were of this world, my servant shall fight. You know, right now is not the time for the Lord's kingdom, but soon it will be. And when he comes, then what are we gonna do? We're gonna fight. The Lord's gonna give us that power, and we're gonna break in pieces everything in our path, man. You know. We're gonna tear everything down, you know, and that's what we're gonna take the kingdom, you know. It's not gonna be, you know, we're not gonna ask for it. We're not, you know, they're not gonna give it. We're gonna force it out of them, man. You know.
Literally, just strip it out of their hands, man. Take their whole everything, their power, their riches, which is really our riches. You know, they stole everything from us. This is Isaiah 14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, you know. And, you know, 1 Maccabees 2 and 10 tells you, you know, what nation has not had a part of us, man. You know, these heathens are going to be under captivity under us forever, man. And for the first 1,000 years, that first day, you know, in the kingdom, they're going to build up our kingdom, man. And afterwards, when they're all done, the whole house of Esau Edom is going to be exterminated, man. All of them are going to be gone. No resurrection, resurrection to life again, man. All right? That's going to put a lot of fear on the heathens that are left over, man. All right? Because no nation or people that don't want us to rule over them, hey, man, they're going to be utterly destroyed, man, utterly wasted.
Got one for you. This is the book of Psalms 137 and 7.
Yeah.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom and the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it. And when you look up that word raise, it means destroy. You know, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Hey, so hey, we're gonna be happy when that judgment comes, man. Because hey, you Edomites, man. All right, you are some perfect devils, man. All right, you've caused a lot of Jakes to be put to death. You how you call it? I looked it up in there was a video I was watching, and she was explaining how the Edomite women caused a lot of Jakes to be put to death because they'll give they'll bear false witness. They'll say they got raped, you know, and like that little Jake kid Emmett Till.
Yep.
You know, he was killed because of a Edomite woman who just lied.
Yeah.
And so it says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth that little ones against the stones. You have no mercy towards our people, man. You were feeding our babies to alligators. You were cutting the women open and you know, taking the babies by the foot. You were playing soccer with their heads.
Right, having human zoos.
Oh yeah. So hey man, we're gonna judge you in a righteous way. What is it? The book of Thessalonians, you know. Let me get that.
I got one right quick.
1 and 6
Sure.
or something?
This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. It says, "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel,
Yep.
and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, say Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." You see, so we're going to have the anger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai within us, man. And we're going to judge you accordingly to exactly what you deserve. You know, because right now, you might be like, damn, you know, smashing a baby's head, that's kind of harsh. Hey, but when the Lord puts his anger in us, man, we're going to remember everything they did in our past lives, everything they did to us. We're going to be so angry, man. We're not going to give a fuck, man. We're just going to straight, you know, just, hey,
Get busy.
yep, get busy, you know. No mercy, because you never showed us mercy. What is it, Colossians or Galatians 3? I forgot which one. It says, he that showed no mercy shall receive no mercy. You know, and Esau Edom is the most merciless individual out there, man. So, you know, hey, you're gonna get everything, man.
John, I got that for you. This is the book of James 2 and 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that has showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
There you go. Yeah. And that's what we're gonna do to Esau Edom. Since he showed no mercy, he casted off all pity in the time of our calamity. You know, then hey, we're gonna do the same to him. You know, double, like the scriptures say. The brother just read it. Render unto her double. But us is gonna be righteous. We're not gonna be doing that weird shit that you were doing to us. You know, painting us gold and selling us and, you know, castrating us and all that. Nah, we're gonna do the equivalent to what you did to us, but in a righteous hand side. You know, and it's gonna be perfect judgment, man. You're not gonna get away at all with anything that you've done to us. You're gonna pay back for every single thing, man. The Lord has every single thing, from the least to the greatest of things that you've done to us. The Lord remembers everything. You know.
This is the book of Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. You know, we're talking to the Edomites, you know, right now, because we know they're the ones that are going to get the harder punishment, because the brothers mentioned earlier how their whole race is going to be eradicated. There's also going for you heathens as well, man, because like the brother quoted that in 2 Maccabees, one nation have not taken a part of our spoil. You know, all these other nations have had what is it in the book of Lamentations, all that walk by, they clap their hands
In his, yeah.
They rejoiced at our downfall, man. And you love to oppress us, man. So, hey, oppression is gonna come to you. Hey, our heaven is gonna be your hell.
Yes, that's right.
There's the book of 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that troubled you, and they troubled us, man. Not only did they trouble us, they troubled the chosen people of the Lord. You know, and it says that he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. And you touch the Lord's people, man. You know, this is the book of Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So you put us in captivity. The only righteous thing to do is put you in captivity, man. You know, you shed our blood, we're gonna shed yours. It tells you then. It tells you that in the book of Ezekiel, 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So, hey, you love to shed our blood. You love to kill so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Israelites. You like to kill them. Hey, we're gonna kill you, man. You know. Hey, you saw. There's no forgiveness. There's no matter how hard you beg. You could offer us a whole bunch of wealth. We're not gonna forgive you, man. Hey, we want your blood, man. And
because the land cannot be cleansed, but by the blood of him that shed it.
This land is, like the brother mentioned, man. This land is polluted, man. You know, and you killed the Gadites over here, Issacharites, Judites, all the nations of Israel have been killed right here on this land. And you Edomites are so wicked. I was reading earlier, well, not earlier, but a while back, that when, you know, how they were killing off Gadites, who were the Native Americans, they were killing the bullocks for no reason. They were trying to starve them out. So that's how wicked you are, man. You will even destroy the earth, man. Even the earth is mourning right now.
Yeah, Revelation says destroy him that destroyed the earth, you know. So that's definitely coming to Esau Edom.
This is the Lord's footstool, man, and you have polluted the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I got one. This is 1 Corinthians 15:24. It says, then cometh the end, when he shall deliver, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Yahweh, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power, for he must reign till he had put all enemies under his feet. And that's Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so hey, the same thing with us. We're gonna be right, Lord willing, we're at that number. We're gonna be right there next with him, man. You know, putting all our enemies under our feet, man. Taking all their crowns, man. You know, the scriptures say that the good deeds should be a force. You know, it talks about that they wish that I should not reign over them, bring them hither, so I may slay him.
Before him. Yeah.
Which, when you go look up that word, it means what? Decapitate him, man. You know, so whoever, you know, everybody that stands in our way, you know, hey, you're either gonna get with the program or you're gonna get put to death. You know.
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna take the kingdom, man. You know, but it's gonna be all in the will and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's not gonna be us taking matters into our own hands.
Right.
You know.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. The honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. And salutations to all you Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom wa abad.